I'm so glad you brought that up, because I always say that weight loss should never be the goal. Weight loss is a side effect of getting healthy. When you are healthy, when your body's in homeostasis, when all of your systems are functioning at the optimal level, weight loss is a natural side effect of that. So even though people will come to me for weight loss, the motive really for them is weight loss, but for me is to bringing them into health and back into balance, and weight loss naturally happens. So I just want to say that about the new year, because I think we put so much pressure and stress on ourselves every January to do a cleanse or a detox, and those are temporary, fleeting goals that are very hard to maintain. I prefer to look at lifestyle changes, so I like to help clients come up with sustainable lifestyle solutions for long-term health and therefore weight loss. But since you asked what my top 3 would be, one, I would say that is to change your mindset, to not look at it as a punishment and something you have to do, like beat yourself up, like really abuse your body and go to the gym every day and eat carrots. Like, that's not the way to do it. So one thing that I find is helpful is to just commit to changing one meal a day. For instance, the easiest thing to start with is changing your breakfast. I would say start your day with protein. You can make a smoothie with organic pea protein and some frozen berries and water or almond milk. And you can actually, one secret that I love to add to a shake is raw spinach. You can put a handful of raw spinach in your shake with some strawberries, and I promise you won't taste it. It looks funny, it looks green, but you can't taste the spinach, and that's a great way to get more nutrients. So I'd say start your breakfast with always protein, because that sets the tone for the day in terms of how your body is going to use and store energy. That's my number 1 tip, start with a protein breakfast. Number 2, I would say to make a commitment to decrease your sugar intake. So a lot of times we think, or clients will say, well, I don't eat sugar, but they drink wine or they drink juice. These are 2 really hidden sources of sugar. People don't always equate sugar with alcohol and juice. People think, fruit juice is a healthy food. What they don't realize is probably in 1 glass of orange juice is about 8 oranges. And at no time do I think you would sit down and actually eat 8 oranges in one sitting. So when you drink the juice, you're actually getting all of the sugar, all of the fructose, and you're getting all of the carbohydrates from the juice. You're not getting any of the fiber that slows down that rush of sugar. So I would say to decrease your liquid sugar, which is juice, because again, people think it's healthy because it's marketed as healthy. So protein breakfast, cut the juice. And number 3 is to get some movement in every day. Doesn't mean you have to go and run on a treadmill for an hour a day every day at the gym. No one has that much time in a day, and you're going to lose momentum and you're going to drop off after a couple of weeks. But just movement, and that could be 20 minutes at lunch. Maybe you eat lunch at your desk and you can only get out for 20 minutes. Do a 20-minute walk, and then maybe do a 20-minute walk after dinner. Studies show that we do not have to do a 40-minute sustained cardio workout to reap the benefits of fat loss. If you can move a little through your day, it will make a big difference. Those are easy changes. The sugar one is probably the hardest one for most people, but one secret benefit of having that protein for breakfast is that you do have less sugar cravings through the rest of the day. And it's usually the first 10 days of eliminating sugar that are the hardest. So if you can get through that hump the first 10 days, then it will be much easier for you to maintain that. And just, eat your sugars, eat your fruit sugars. Don't drink them, because if you eat them, you're going to get a lot more nutritional value. You're going to get that good, healthy fiber, and it won't impact your sugar cravings as if you were drinking a glass of orange juice every morning.